See, here we are using this shapes and pictures to present our information very effectively. This is called a metric, or you can say KPI, key performance indicator.
Sure.
Where you'll be having target, you're achieved, what is the status, and what you're talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is called a dashboard, where you can perform, where you can show all the information, everything in a single snapshot. Okay? To prepare this kind of dashboards and all, first we should create a staging table. See, in this case, this is my staging table, where you'll be having what is your KPI, what is your actual, what is the target, and what is your status. And once you prepare this staging table, by using pictures and shapes, we can create this kind of metrics, KPI. Okay, so it looks very good. Now we'll learn how to prepare this kind of metric for these KPIs. I just created a simple staging table here, where I'm having metric like sales, HR, marketing, and these are my target like 1500 as sales target, 100 recruitment for HR, and 15 marketing events. And these are the achieved values, 1487, 113. Now I would like to create a matrix here. See how to do that? It's a very simple thing. You can follow these simple steps to get it done. Going to insert a shape. Okay, I'm inserting one shape. Select the shape, put equals to in formula bar and press enter key. I'm going to formula bar, putting equals to and selecting the reference cell, whatever you want to show, and press enter. And apply the required format for this. So I don't want to have background color. I'm changing the font size, changing the font color, and for shape also I would like to make some formatting, like I'm going to format shape, going to line, increasing the width of the line, and border I'm giving double line border, making it center, making it middle, different options, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my simple metric for sales, which is achieved. How end user can understand this, whether we achieved the target or not? If we can present target also here, then he can compare very easily and he can understand that, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to show target also here. How to show the target? Same steps we need to follow, but the problem here is one shape can hold only one cell value. We already used one shape, it's already holding one cell value. Then how to show another cell value? So I'm going to insert
Another shape.
another shape I'm inserting here. Right? Yeah. Again, put equals in formula bar, select the target, press enter, and do required formatting, making it center and middle. I don't want to have background color, so I'm going to fill, no fill, and outline. I don't need any outline, no outline. If at all required, increase the size and change the font color to something else, so that you can understand very easily. 1500 is my target, 1487 is my achieved.
Yeah.
Okay. Then how to show the status here? Like I shown you, right? Like up arrow, down arrow, right? How to show that up arrow and down arrow here? So in this case, what it will be? Rack status. What is your rack status will be? Generally, you know, right? What is rack status? It's red, amber, green status.
Yes. red amber.
Okay. Generally we'll say rag.
Okay.
Red, amber, green status.
Okay.
So in this case, what will be the status?
Red.
It will be red. In this case, it will be,
Green.
you can say amber or green actually. Green is also fine, or amber. Well, let's say I'm giving amber. Okay. Okay. In this case, and then it will be
Green.
red. Let's say I'm changing it to 1687 so that I'll make green. Okay. So green, red, amber and red. But we can't show this green, amber and red right here. Instead of that, I would like to show arrows. Up arrow, down arrow and equals to something like this.
Yeah.
But how to insert an arrow here? I'm going to insert, going to symbols. Here you can find arrow. Up arrow. Just say insert, close. Okay. And how to show this up arrow here? Again, one more shape. Equals to, select the cell, press enter.
So can we do conditional in this status column? Conditional formatting in the status format, because there also we have arrows. Can we use that
Okay.
instead?
No, but it's not dynamic, right? That is not based on your values. Those are default values.
Okay.
It will be taken automatically. Okay. See, now the target achieved and up arrow. Okay. But the problem here is, let's say if I am changing the value from 1687 to 1487,
It will stay that.
value is getting updated, but status is not changing. Still it is giving you up arrow only,
Yeah.
which is not correct, and it can't be done manually. Again and again you can't do this. Okay, so that is the reason here you should understand how to work with alphabets as a symbols, how to convert alphabets into symbols.
Yeah.
Okay, so here if you observe, we are having alphabets like capital letters and small letters. Okay, and at the top here you can see font name like Webdings, Wingdings, Wingdings 2, Wingdings 3, etc. I'll simply change the font name and just observe what's happening here. Webdings. The font name already we are having TWCNMT and I'm changing it to Webdings. Observe. The value has been changed to, the representation has been changed to symbols. But if you observe what is the value it contains?
B.
See in formula bar.
B.
B. Right? Small b. Right? That means values are not changing. Only presentation is changing. Right? The same thing I am doing for Wingdings. Wingdings 2. And Wingdings 3.
Yeah.
Okay, and here you can see up arrow, down arrow and equals to signs.
Yes.
And the value here is small h, I, and here it is n for equals to symbol. Now I am going to use this h, I and n with font name Wingdings 3 so that I can change the status dynamic. Okay, check how it works. Do you know if condition?
Yeah. If else, yes.
Okay. You have if you know if condition, right? So I'm going to write a simple if condition. You see. Okay. See, equals to if this achieved value is greater than 1500, then what we should show? Up arrow, right?
Yes, up arrow H.
For up arrow, I'm giving small h. If this condition not satisfied, another condition. If F6 is less than E6, that means
I.
less than target.
Yeah.
High. If it is not less than and not greater than n.
So we
Applying
don't.
the same formula for remaining cells.
Okay.
And for presentation purpose, here I am changing it to wingdings 3. And observe, I am changing it to 1487. Now it is getting updated automatically.
Wow.
Okay. And then what we are talking about here? We are talking about sales. Right?
Yeah.
So for sales, I would like to give some graphical representation here. I would like to insert some picture here. So I already have some downloaded pictures. I'm going to insert that. I'm going to insert. I have some downloaded pictures. I'll make use of that. Okay, I would like to highlight that with the dollar sign. Just adjust this as per your requirement. Yes. Okay. And if you observe how many objects we used here, how many shapes we used here?
3, 4.
Yeah, 3 shapes and 1 is picture.
Yeah.
Overall 4 objects we used here. And these 4 objects must be grouped into a single object so that there will be no issues while you are trying to move here and there.
Yeah.
Otherwise what will happen if you are trying to move this somewhere?
Everything else will stay.
Yes, because all these are different objects.
Yes.
Okay, how to do that? Press Ctrl, select all the objects, just right click, go to group, make it group.
Okay.
And final option, go to size and properties, use this option. By default it will be move and size with cells. You should select this option. Move but don't size with cells. Or you can also use don't move or size with the cells. Otherwise what will happen? If you don't select this, what will happen? See, let's say I'm trying to insert one shape here, one row, column here. See, the shape is getting disturbed.
Yes.
Okay, that should not be. So that is the reason you should use this option. Move but don't size with cells. Now try to perform same thing, nothing will happen. Okay, and this is how you can create a simple matrix so that anyone can understand the data very easily and quickly.
Sure.
And you can perform the same actions for remaining HR and marketing also. Okay. See, then you can prepare this kind of dashboards. So same thing like this.
Wow.
Okay, I just created a plan. Like what is current plan? I mean what is target? What is current? What is the plan? Etc. It includes some macros also, where the shapes will get updated automatically. For example, see here, this is highlighting with red color because my target is 60 and the head count is 34.
Sure.
It is showing in red. let's say I'm changing it plan from no to yes. I have a plan to achieve this target. You see, it will get updated automatically.
Yeah.
Let's change to amber. Let's say I've already achieved. I'm giving like 45.
Green.
Changing to green. Right? Something like this. It will be very easy for your management. So instead of doing all this stuff here, just ask them to change their values here. Automatically the dashboard will get updated. So you can, same thing what we perform here.
Yeah.
Again, just update the values, it will get updated. Okay? It's very simple stuff. Just practice. Okay? And later we'll try to make use of all these things to prepare a good dashboard.
Okay.
Okay? Finally, you should be in a position to prepare this kind of reports.
Wow.
Okay?
I didn't know you could do this with Excel, to be honest. This is
Yeah,
fascinating.
we can do many things actually. If you learn VB also, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm just changing the region. Automatically my entire dashboard is getting updated
Yeah.
for that particular region.
So is that a
Okay.
button or is this macro in this?
This is there is no macros used here.
Okay.
Okay, simple Excel only.
Okay.
Same thing. What we need here is, this is your raw data. You'll create you'll do some calculation here. Based on this calculation, your metrics will get updated. Same logic, whatever we use here now.
Okay.
Same logic. But how to get these values here is automatically for that we need to understand formulas. Okay. Once we're done with the formulas, then we can make them dynamic.
Okay.
Okay. Just as of now, what you need to do, you need to practice as it is, whatever we learn.
Sure.
Then I can show you how to make them dynamic.
Okay.
Prepare something like this. Okay. See, quarters. You have quarter-wise sales also will get updated. Something. Okay. So clear with this?
Yeah.
How to use shapes, pictures.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Good. And then this is online pictures. This is also same kind of stuff where you can search in browser and you can download pictures. That's it. And then here you can see Smart Art. So Smart Art is an option where you can present your data graphically, visually. For example, you know SDLC, right?
Yeah.
SDLC, software development
Life
cycle. So what is the SDLC? Where it will start? It will start with requirement.
Yeah. Design.
Once you have a requirement, then you will analyze that.
Analyze design.
Then you will prepare a design for that. And after designing, you will go for development. After development, you will go for
Testing.
testing. After that, you will go for deployment. These are the basic phases of SDLC.
Yeah.
Okay, how to present the same data in a good manner using Smart Art. This is the process, right? So here I am going to use cycle. Cycle. It keep on same thing will be happen every time, right?
Yeah.
So see here I am going to use. Okay. Let me take something else. smart dot, go for cycle. Okay. Yeah. So what is this? First we start with requirement, analyze, design, development,
testing, deployment,
and I need one more shape, add shape, and finally deployment. Okay, and this is a cycle where it will keep on running.
Yeah.
Okay, let's change it to something different, and I'm also changing the color. Okay, see, this is my SDLC. See, comparing with this information, it will give you more impact.
Yeah.
Okay, it can be understood by anyone very quickly and easily. So that is the reason whenever there is a chance, then we can present the data using smart art.
Sure.
Visually. Okay. Same thing. We'll take one more example. For example, see, I would like to show my hierarchy in organization. So how will we, like for example, managing director?
Tree structure. We'll use a tree structure.
Tree structure.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Managing director. Under him, let's say CEO, CFO, COO, right, etc.
Yeah.
So how to present the same data using smart art? Insert, smart art, the hierarchy. I'll start with MD. Under MD, I have CEO. Under CEO, like CFO, COO, CTO, etc. I'm changing it to something different. I'm changing the colors, something. I will give you a very clear picture. Who is working under who?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you can present your data very easily. The next option that we are having, screenshot. So screenshot is an option. Earlier we used to work with snipping tool, if you remember, snipping tool to cut the screen, right? Instead of that, now you can directly make use of this screenshot, so that whatever the backend window is there, that window can be captured here.
What do you mean by backend window?
Okay.
Window.
That means when I
behind this
when I
window.
minimize this window,
Okay.
whatever the window is open, so whatever the windows has been in maximize mode.
Okay. Okay.
See, all these the windows.
Sure.
Now everything I minimize. Now just try to insert them. I can't see anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say I'm opening the Skype. Now in the back end I can see Skype.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can also go for screen clipping, so that I can take only
Portion of the.
particular part.
Okay.
I'm just selecting this part. Okay. So this is I can make use of this screenshot option.
Yeah.
So that is what all about this illustrations part. Coming to the charts, charts will be discussing at the end of this class.
Okay.
Because if you learn these formulas and all, then we can see all the basic charts and dynamic charts, everything at a time. So that we'll see.
Okay.
at the end of this class actually, charts
Okay.
part.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, yeah, and then now we'll understand spark lines. What are these spark lines? See, spark lines can be used as a charts to show within a cell. In the single cell itself, I can present my chart.
Yeah.
First of all, why do we need to present these charts in cell? Because see here, if you observe this data is talking about employees' performance across 4 different regions. Okay?
Yeah.
I would like to give some graphical representation for this data, for this employee performance. So I'm going to insert a simple chart here. Insert chart, simply clicking on this chart. See, this is the graphical representation for this data.
Yeah.
It's looking good, but can you understand anything out of this data?
With a lot of effort, and if we do it by cells.
It is not that easy to understand.
Yeah.
Right? For looking, it's looking good, but
Yeah.
you can't understand anything out of this. Even if I select this one, okay, little clumsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it will not work out for us. So just delete it and say, let's say I'm going with a single region.
Then you know the trend of the region through the.
Yeah, like something better.
Yeah.
Which employee is doing how
Yeah.
in each region. Then what about remaining 3? Again, I need to prepare more
Individual. Yeah.
3 charts. Okay, but see, if you're preparing all the charts, your dashboard will not look good. If you're presenting all the charts for this only for this simple data,
Yeah.
you can create multiple charts. Then what is the solution? In that case, you can go for spark lines.
Yeah.
Spark lines is an option where you can show the charts within a single
Cell.
So how to do that? I'm clicking on line, data range. See, while working with spark line, you should not select either any headers or headers like column headers or row headers. You should select only the data.
Okay.
Only the data. Selecting only the values, you can say. You see, same kind of structure, same kind of chart we are able to create it in a single cell. And the advantage with this spark lines is it will get adjusted automatically according to your cell size.
Yeah.
Let's say I am increasing the cell height from 14.25 to 25. Yes.
Yeah.
It's adjusting automatically. I'm increasing the width. It's adjusting automatically. That is the advantage.
Okay.
Okay. And see how to apply for the remaining cells. Just like how we'll apply formulas.
Right.
Just press Ctrl D. Select and press Ctrl D. Same thing will be applied for remaining cells. Line chart. And how to do columns? Same thing again. I'm going for column. Again data range. Select the data. Okay. Okay. For columns.
Yeah.
And we're also having sparkline tools. Whenever you place the cursor on sparkline, at the top right you can see sparkline tools. Under the sparkline tools, you can see which type of report, which type of sparkline that you are going to use. It can be line, column, win-loss. From here itself you can change that from line to column, column to win-loss, etc. And from here you can highlight them, like which is highest point, which is lowest point, or what are the negative points, what is the first point, what is the last point, etc. You can highlight them.
Okay.
Or you can also go to sparkline color, and from here you can choose. I would like to say highest value would like to highlight with green, sparkline colors. Okay, let me change this. Okay, from here I'll show you. Mark line. Highest point I would like to highlight with green. The next point I would like to highlight with red. See?
Yeah.
This is how you can perform.
Wow.
Okay. You can also work with win loss. Win loss, generally it can be used to work with only negative values. If you have any negative values in your data, then only it will be used. Otherwise, generally will never use this. Okay? Like wherever you have a negative value, that will be displayed towards down, that's it.
Okay.
-2, like -8.
Yeah.
Okay? But most of the times you'll be using either column or line. And here also you can see like markers. Marker from here also you can highlight. It should be highlighted with green.
Yeah.
And it should be highlighted with red or something. Yellow with red. Okay. And if we can provide some thick background color, then it looks very dark.
Yeah.
Okay, let's change the fonts. Let's change the borders. White. Apply the borders.
Wow.
Okay. And it looks good.
Yeah. You can center this also.
Yeah. So this is how you can present your information. Okay. So this is what all about spark lines. Clear with them?
Yeah.
No. Then we'll see hyperlink. So generally you'll be having an idea of hyperlink, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have an idea of hyperlink? Okay. So what is the use of the hyperlink? It can be used to create a link between two different objects. That can be cell, that can be file, okay? Anything. That can be shape, anything.
Yeah.
So basically we'll be having different options like web browser, existing folder, existing file, within a workbook, within a worksheet, and shapes, pictures. So hyperlink can be used to access a web browser. Let's say I'm typing something here, my search engine. So my requirement here is when I click on this my search engine, automatically my web browser must be opened.
Sure.
With the specific, with the given link. So how to do that? Hyperlink can be created from insert tab, go here and click on hyperlink. So I didn't discuss this because we already discussed, if you remember yesterday, slicer and timeline.
Yes.
Okay, right. So hyperlink. I'm clicking on hyperlink. See, existing file or web page. Whenever you're working with the existing file or existing folder or web page, then you should select this. And here you can see my search engine as a text to display to the end user. And here you're going to give your address. Let's say I'm giving www.yahoo.com.
Sure.
And here you can also provide your screen tip, like tool tip to the user. Please click here to open web browser. Click OK. Click OK. Now just simply click here. If you have a proper internet connectivity, then that web browser will be open and it will take you to that particular page.
Okay.
Okay. So generally you will be using this method while giving presentations and all in a meeting. So instead of going to the opening browser, just typing something like that. So instead of doing all this, you can be prepared for the meeting by creating something
more organized
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, more organized. Right. Same thing, existing folder. I'll say my presentation folder. Control K. Yeah. Okay, I am selecting this batch 48 folder. Click OK. So when I click on this, automatically that folder will get opened. So instead of navigating here and there, directly you can access the particular file.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with existing file as well. I can also access any of the file. Let's say my presentation as PPT. Control K, move to desktop. I have some PPT like interview FAQs. Yeah, interview FAQs. Click OK. So when I click on this, automatically my interview FAQs folder will be, presentation will be opened. Okay, accessing the file. And within a workbook, you can also navigate within a workbook by creating hyperlink. For example, I would like to go to Home tab. Control K. So far we are using existing file or a web page. Now I'm using place in this document. In this document, I would like to go to Home sheet. And here you can also specify what should be the address. By default it will be A1. Let's say I'm changing to A10. Click OK. When I click here, it will take me to Home tab and A10 cell.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is I can navigate within a worksheet.
Wow.
And generally we'll be using this method while creating while working with the dashboards and reports. Okay, I'll show you a simple example here. And go to dashboards. Okay. See here. Okay. See, like matrix, the same method what we learned before, and bifurcation for them. And see at the end, I just prepared some of the reports. And if you observe here, you can see click here for data.
Yeah.
So when I click on this, it is taking me to that particular sheet.
Okay.
Okay, and you can switch between sheets. But if you observe here, all these are different sheets, but you can't see the sheets here. That means we are not giving an option to the end user to work with any of the sheets. If you give this option, there may be chances to deleting the sheets, adding the sheets, and deleting the data, etc. That kind of
no writing rights.
So that is the reason. Sorry.
No editing rights.
Yes, no editing rights. Only visible.
Okay.
Just for visible purpose.
Only read rights.
Yes. Okay. Only read only. Okay. When I click here dashboard, and it's coming back to the dashboard. Okay. So for this purpose, we can make use of this shapes and hyperlinks together. So how we are doing that? Okay, let me show you within worksheet also first. So how to navigate within worksheet? Let's say I would like to select top cell. Top cell is my A1 within this insert sheet. So when I click here top cell, it will take me to top cell.
Yeah.
And shapes and pictures, you can also assign the same thing for any of the picture or shape. Let's say I would like to apply this top cell option for my up arrow picture here. Let's say I'm selecting this up arrow. right click, hyperlink, address is A1 in the same sheet, and screen tip I'll give here, please click here to select top cell. Click OK. See, when I click here, it will take me to top cell.
Sure.
Okay, so this is how we can work with hyperlink. And coming to the text box is again, this is also same kind of stuff, just like a shape. This is also just like a shape, and from here you can do any of the formatting, like you can change the style, you can fill, you can work with outline color, and you can give any special effects for that, like applying shadows, etc. Okay, the same kind of stuff, just like it's just like a shape.
Yeah.
Okay? Nothing extra. And header and footer, generally we'll never use this here in Excel. Mostly we'll be using this option in Word itself. But here also you can use while working with printer. When you're trying to take any printouts, then this header and footer will be useful. And how to make use of that? Clicking on header and footer. Okay, here you can see what are the options that we can use as a header and footer. In this case, I'm taking file, time, and date. Let's say I would like to add sheet name as well. It's up to us. Click on. See, I can see batch 48, 7:50 AM, and the date and time. And it will remain same for all the pages, whatever the pages that you are going to print. While printing, then this option will be useful.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nothing. You can ignore this. Well, generally we don't use this option in Excel. And then word art. Again, word art is also just like a shape with the predefined format. So I'm selecting this one of the shape with predefined format.
Yeah.
Nothing. Excel VBA class. You can type whatever you want. And the final option that we are having, object. This is very beautiful option. Like instead of sharing different files, you can insert all the files within an Excel sheet and you can share it with anyone. I mean to say,
all the tabs, all the sheets.
The different files like PowerPoint. For example, see in this case, I created a link presentation PPT.
Okay.
If I click here, the PPT will get open normally.
Yeah.
But observe, let's say I'm going to change this file name. Okay, this is interview FAQs. I'm changing it to interview FAQs 1.
Yeah.
Now trying to access the same thing. See, you can't open the specified file.
The address changed.
Because the path has been changed.
Yeah.
And just let's say if I'm sharing this file with anyone, can he open this file?
No.
Obviously not, because that file is not available in his mission. Link is there, but the path is not available in his mission, right?
Yeah.
So that is the reason it will not. This hyperlinks will work within your mission only.
Yeah.
Right? Then how can make that dynamic? In that case, we should go for object. Insert. Clicking on object. Create from file. Going to desktop. Selecting that particular file.
And it's
Got stuck. 1 second, it got stuck. Yeah, I'm selecting this interview FAQs 1. Say insert. And don't use this option link to file, because again it will be trying to create a hyperlink. Don't use this option. And simply say display as icon. From here you can change any of the icon, and from here you can change the caption. So I'm changing it to interview FAQs. Click OK. Click OK. See, that means your entire PPT object has been inserted in your Excel file.
Okay. But
now you have nothing to do with this
into FAQ
file which is available on desktop. Let's say I am changing it from 1 to normal interview FAQs. Still it works.
It's like it's been uploaded onto Excel, right?
Correct.
Yeah. But it will increase the file size of the Excel file when you do this.
File size will be increased of this. Okay. The only advantage here is all the files related to your data can be stored in a single place.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that is how you can work with object. And coming to the equations, generally we'll never use this option. So just like mathematical equations, if you want to show something, okay.
Yeah.
Say I would like to show this. Okay, so this kind of stuff cannot be typed manually, so you can make use of this equation options. And symbols, we already discussed how to insert the symbols. To insert, click on symbols, just select any of the symbol and say insert. That will be added here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what all about insert tab.
Okay.
So except this charts, we discussed everything. Just please do practice.
Okay.
Okay. And okay, coming to the page layout, so this is all about printing. Okay, we have nothing to discuss here in this page layout tab.
Okay.
Except this background. Okay, let me show you this background option. See how to work with the background. See, you can use any of the picture to create as a show as a background.
Yeah.
Going to page layout, going to background. From file, I can select any of the picture as a background. Let's say I'm going to this. Okay, let's say if you're selecting this Accenture as a background. See, it looks like something like this. You can't understand it won't look good. Okay, the background pictures must be very simple. Okay, you should able to create different designs, which is not possible with the normal Excel. So how to do that? Okay, I'm going to Google. I will download some pictures here like texture. Okay, and let me take this picture. CPG. Let me take another picture. So take this. Okay. See how to use them as a backgrounds. I'm going to background, browse, going to desktop, Okay, I'm selecting this B1. See, again, it's okay. It's looking like some different, like different patches, right?
Yeah.
Tabs. Okay, but I don't want to do something like this. I would like to give a good picture. I mean, background. Okay, so how to do that? I'm not getting what I'm expecting. Take this. Okay. Now, see, it did not work. Then what we need to do here is, we need to shape this picture first. Where did I store them? It's not it's downloads. Downloads. Okay, see? That's how to create them. Open this file with Paint. See, make it as much as possible smaller one. Okay. Save this. Now try to use this as a background. Speed 3, right?
Yeah.
See? A different design.
Yeah.
Make it more smaller. Again, opening with Paint. Save this. Trying to do the same thing one more time. Background. Browse. Okay, different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Same thing here also. Open with Paint. Save this.
Yeah.
Different designs you can create.
Yeah.
And on top of this, if you can insert a good background, say project dashboard.
Oh yeah, you can use this as a background.
Looks very nice.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
This is how you can present your data. Show apps, one sec.
This is only for presentation. You cannot print this, right? Print it like this.
If you want to print, you can print.
Okay. So it will print the background, the texture in the background also.
Yes, everything will be printed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And here you can give your metrics, KPI, this whatever we discussed earlier, and you can prepare reports, you can show spark lines, presentations, etc.
Yeah.
Make it beautiful, right? That's how we can mix up this. So clear with them?
Yeah, yeah.
Page layout.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So and remaining options are just like printing options that we can't explain. I mean, the printer and all.
Yeah.
So you can ignore that. And from tomorrow we'll understand formulas.
Okay. Okay. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll see formulas.
Okay.
And generally we'll be having some more than some 200 formulas in Excel, but here in our classroom we'll be understanding some 60-70 formulas.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the formulas that we are going to cover. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll start with formulas from tomorrow.
Perfect. Perfect.
So
Thank you.
I'll share these files with you. Just go through all of them.
Okay.
We'll meet tomorrow. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Vinay.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.